I just want to check and make sure it's good over here. But hello, everyone. It hasn't even come up. Let's see. Okay, I still got some time. Okay. Okay, so hello and welcome to tonight's live. Oops. So tonight we're going to be talking about self-care as a mom. So first I just want to say thank you to everyone who watched my lives last week. It's been like a week and a half maybe, who watched all my lives for Black Breastfeeding Week. That was really fun, but it was also a lot of work, and I was pooped after that. Like, I had to rest and recuperate after that. Like, I hardly posted anything for that whole week after that. So yeah, but we're back again today talking about self-care as a mom. So I did write down a couple of things just because if I don't write it down, I'm going to forget. But I do have a video that I did probably like almost 2 years ago now, or maybe a year and a half ago, that I did about self-care. And if you want to check that out, you can check that out. It's here on this channel. But it was like me going to the spa and, you know, getting a massage, getting a pedicure, and then going out to like dinner. So you can check that out, but that is one of the things that I do for self-care. Oh, well, duh. Let's talk about why self-care is important first. So self-care is important in general. So whether you're a mom or not, self-care is extremely important, especially with all the other things that you may have going on, you know, in your life. It's just, if you get like too behind in making sure that you take care of yourself, or, you know, making sure that you have some downtime throughout your day or throughout your week, you can get overloaded, you can get really stressed out, you can get burnt out, which is really easy to do, especially as a mom, especially if you have, you know, more than one child. If you have a newborn, it's really easy to get burnt out. And you know, you don't, hold on, let me just fix this real quick. Oh, I see. See if I can just, I don't know if I'm making it better or worse at this point. Okay. And you know, and there's that saying that goes, you can't pour from an empty cup, and that is so true. If you're not at your best, especially as a mom, it's going to throw off everybody else. It's going to throw off the whole entire household. So you really do have to make yourself a priority, which I know, you know, sometimes it's hard to do, to find that time to, you know, get back to yourself or make sure that you're okay if you're caring for other people throughout the day, or if you're working and then coming home and having to do things for your children or your spouse or whoever. It can be a lot, but definitely you want to make sure that you're giving for yourself, because as I was saying in my breastfeeding video, stress is wear and tear on the body. And of course, we all have normal everyday stressors, like, you know, working, if you're a mom, taking care of your children, breastfeeding if you're breastfeeding, those kind of things, which are not really stressors that can go away. But anything that you can do to lower that stress will definitely help you, because if you're stressed, it's going to affect every other area of your life and every other area of your body and your health and your wellness and just everything. It can affect your sleep. It can affect your eating. So your eating will be off, or, you know, you may be finding yourself eating too much or not enough. You know, everything will be thrown off. You may not be that productive. You know, if you are at work, you may be not focused when you're driving. You know, things like that, that sometimes people, or we don't really think about how it can, you know, affect other areas of our life, but it definitely can. So that's why self-care is important. It's important as a mom, because, you know, if you are a mother, then you are responsible for children, you know, whether they're young, whether they're middle age or older, you're responsible for them. So you just want to make sure that you're in your best, you know, shape mentally and emotionally and all of that to take care of them. So that hopefully, you know, if everything is balanced, you'll feel balanced, they'll feel balanced, and they'll be able to feel that and receive that also from you. So one of the things that I do for self-care is, oh, let me just go in order. So one thing that you can do for self-care is going out. So just going out shopping. That may be self-care for some people. I know for me, I probably go to Target about at least once a week, and obviously I go because I need certain things from Target, like diapers or whatever. But for me, that is a form of self-care, just because I love Target. I love the shopping experience at Target. It's better if I can go by myself, but a lot of times I'm not able to go by myself, so I do pack up all the kids to go with me. And that's a form of self-care for me, to just, walk around, get out the house. Getting out the house helps a lot, because most of the time I am in the house, and I'm homeschooling also and breastfeeding. And so sometimes it's just really easy to be stuck in the house. But yeah, I try to get out when I can. And that helps. That does help. So just getting out in the sunlight. The sunlight actually can help boost your mood also as well. And while I'm talking, if any of you want to chime in and put suggestions for what you do for self-care, whether you're a mom or not, or, a dad or whatever watching this, definitely leave that in the chat, because I'm always looking for, new suggestions on what I can incorporate feasibly into my lifestyle as another form of self-care. So one of the big things for me is getting out. Like I said, Target. I love Target. And usually if I'm doing a Target run, it includes coffee. Because coffee is important to me. I love coffee. Like I said, I try not to go over 2 cups a day, because I am breastfeeding. But if I'm going to Target in the afternoon, I definitely will get me either a Dunkin' Donuts on the way there or back home, or I'll stop at the Starbucks, which the Target inside my closest Starbucks, the Starbucks inside my closest Target is great. Like, their service is so good. It's always, whenever I get a drink from there, it's always perfect. So yeah, that's one of the things that I do, is getting out the house. And sometimes, another family, like today, my parents' house, and that was fun too, because they were away. Actually, my mom and dad got me this hat. They went to the Dominican Republic for their anniversary, so that's really cool. And yeah, they came back with souvenirs for me and the kids, so that was really nice. Well, for all of us. But I got that, and I got to see them again, because they were away for a while, and the kids got to see them, and just catch up on things. So yeah, getting out the house definitely helps. If you're one of those people that find yourself stuck in the house all the time, or maybe you work from home, and so you're in the house for a considerable amount of time, sometimes just getting out can totally lift your mood and, make you feel better. And another thing, so another thing out is going to movies. I love going to the movies. Again, I to go outside, just because I want to watch the kids, and a movie that I want to see, can't see, that sometimes is an issue. If it's a movie we can all see together, then that's great. So it doesn't really matter whether I'm talking to kids or not. It's a good experience. Yeah, I don't really to see a movie. I don't it's nice and soft, and I love it. So that's another thing you can do, is going to the movies. Like I said in that video that I did on self-care, out to eat. I love going also, which is really fun. And yeah, I love the sit down experience, because honestly, if I'm ordering food like on a regular basis or whatever, I usually get it delivered, or it's just something I'm real to bring back home for dinner for the night or whatever. So I don't get to go out as often to sit down and eat, but when I do, I definitely enjoy it, because it's different than just picking up food and having that. Of course, that's more convenient, but actually being able to sit down and be waited on, I just love that also as well. So that's one of the things I enjoy. I also enjoy, just going out to eat alone, like completely by myself. And usually I'll bring a book with me, so I'm reading while I'm getting my food, and it's a really nice, relaxing alone time for me. So something else you can do, which I mentioned earlier, is going to the spa. Now, if you're a woman, you probably love the spa. Like, I love that. So going out to the spa, getting you a massage, or getting you a pedicure, or getting your nails done, or whatever it is that you like to do when you go out to the spa, do that. Like, if you have the time, if you have the money, definitely do that. My favorite one is Raziri's in Morristown. They're like excellent. I just love them. I love the people that I get when I get my massages done, and the scenery and everything is just so serene. It's just so pretty and beautiful. Now before COVID, like, you were able to go in, um, take a shower and all of that. The last time I went, or at least in that video, the showers weren't open, so that kind of sucked. But you still got the spa experience. You still got the massage, and you got the nice robe and the slippers and everything like that. So that's always fun. And getting a pedicure. Yeah, I got a pedicure also as well. But I think, yeah, the pedicures were still open. I think everything's probably open now. I think, because I just feel like maybe we're at the tail end of things with COVID, but I'm not sure. But yeah, that's always a good experience, going to the spa. And of course, getting a manicure if you're into that kind of thing. And what else do they do? Actually, at Raziri's, they also do hair as well. So I think for men and for women. So if you want to go, get the whole deal. Get your hair done, you get your massage, you get your manicure, you get your pedicure. You can get everything done in that one spot, and it's so relaxing. It's so fun. You can definitely spend and it's inside the mall too. So then once you're done, you can do some retail therapy, you can do some shopping, and that's always a good time too. So just anything that you can find as a way to relax. And another thing, while we're talking about the mall, one thing that I like a lot is candles. So when I was pregnant, I could not stand the smell of almost anything. So I could not use my candles. So they really just piled up here on my desk until I had the baby. But now that he's born, and now that I can stand the smell of things again, that is one of the things that I do probably every night, is light a candle. And I'll light a candle. Sometimes I get right in bed. Like, it really depends. If I'm really tired, I'll light the candle and get right in bed. But if I'm not, then I'll light the candle. Excuse me. I'm still a little bit sick, so. But I'll light the candle, and I'll go downstairs and clean up or whatever, and then come back up here. And then by the time I come back up here, it smells really nice, and then you see the ambiance with the light and everything. So that's one of the things that I like, that I enjoy. And again, a lot of times when I get into bed, I'm usually on my phone, but sometimes I read also as well. So just having that candle going, just getting that aromatherapy, I love that. So that is part of my nighttime routine, my ritual routine. If you've seen that video here on this channel, I did that also as my nighttime routine. That is a big part of it. And I honestly need to go to Bath and Body Works and get me some more candles, because it's almost fall, which is my favorite season of all time. And I know they got the fall scents out by now, I'm pretty sure. So I need to go and pick me up some more candles, because that is just one of my favorite things. So if you're into candles too, and you love this time of year, definitely check out, Bath and Body Works. They have the best candles, if you ask me. I think the best candles, and so many good fall scented ones that you can check out. And that is part of my self-care that I do. That's something that I do on a daily basis. Another thing is, exercising. So for me, exercising is a part of my self-care. And that's just something that, it's a habit I started years ago. So when I was 19. So it's just a big part of my overall, I would say my overall lifestyle by now. But it's definitely a part of self-care for me. And if you saw my previous video I uploaded, I was talking about, my lower back pain, how it's just been getting worse and worse. So I'm honestly trying to make sure that I focus a little bit more on, my strength, just regaining my strength from the pregnancy and everything like that. And just trying to focus on making sure that maybe I heal that area. So incorporating yoga back into my routine, that's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, that is a big part of my self-care, because it's something that I do strictly and solely for myself. So I definitely like to, exercise when I can. Sometimes I work out with the kids, but honestly, most times that's annoying for me. So I try to do it when I have alone time. But again, that's something that I can do for myself, and it helps me, to relax and de-stress, especially if I do it at nighttime. that really helps. Or early in the morning, like I would have to get up before the kids to wake up to do it. But that is something that I do just for me, that helps me with my stress and helps me with my self-care. Another thing is, well, I did mention getting your hair done, but just getting your hair done in general, if it's by like another person. So, you know, since I've had my locks, my sister has been doing my hair mainly, and that has been like wonderful. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, that has been wonderful. Gosh, I gotta get it together. That has been wonderful, as I was saying, because I'm just so used to doing my own hair. So I was natural for like, I don't know, 11, probably almost 12 years. And honestly, before I had kids, and really until like recently, doing my hair was a part of my self-care. So it was just, you know, my quiet and alone time by myself. Like, I didn't mind the hours it took to detangle my hair and, like, you know, put my twist in, because that's mostly what I wore when I was a loose natural. I didn't mind that. But as I had more and more kids, and definitely during my last pregnancy, when I just had morning sickness all day, every day, I could not do my hair anymore. Like, I physically was unable to do my hair. So that's where my sister Tiana stepped in. So shout out to you if you're watching. She was such a big help. Like, she started my locks for me, which was a lifesaver, honestly, because, you know, my hair was really long, and I honestly was like, just gonna cut it. Like, I was like, I'm either gonna cut it or not do it at all, and it's gonna get crazy looking anyway. So like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna get locks now. Like, I was thinking about it for a while, and I was like, well, maybe I should wait till the baby's born, because I usually have postpartum shedding, and I didn't want that to affect my locks. But after the morning sickness like really kicked my behind, I was like, no, I might as well get the locks now, because there's no way I can do my hair and take care of my other kids and be pregnant, and, you know, so. Oh my gosh, I need to wrap this up, I think. Okay, but yes, she was a lifesaver. Got the locks, and she has been maintaining my hair pretty much ever since then. So what was I saying with that? So yeah, just getting your hair done can be part of your self-care. Like, that's like hours that I don't have to spend doing my hair. Plus, she's like 10 times faster than I am. So that's really been nice. Now, a lot of times I can go without the kid. Like, if I go at nighttime when I put them down, and that's just even better. So I usually do have the baby with me because I'm still breastfeeding him. But yeah, just having him with me, and just, you know, just being able to sit there and chat and not really have to do anything is so fantastic. So yeah, just maybe outsourcing one of those things that you have to do. If you can outsource that, that can definitely lead to or help you with your self-care as well. And then another thing that I like to do, kind of like on a, I would say like a every other week kind of thing, is going to the farmer's market. Now, we have a farmer's market that's open for summer. Is it spring, summer, and fall? Like, it closes once it starts to get like really cold outside. But I love to take the kids to that, because we get to go out to the farmer's market. We usually don't buy too much of anything. Sometimes we'll buy something to eat, but the place where the farmer's market is really nice. So we go out to the farmer's market, the kids get to run around, we get some food, and it's just a good time. So that's one of the things I do for self-care. And the last thing about going away, I think, well, the last thing was about, usually, let me wrap this up, because I can tell this coughing fit is about to take me out of here. But going out for my birthday, that's something I started maybe the last 3 years, is going away for my birthday. So yeah, so that's once a year, and it's something that I do, you know, just for myself. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it this year, because the baby's still breastfeeding, and I'm exclusively breastfeeding. So I don't know. If I do get to do it, then I'll probably have to take him with me. But that helps me like recharge and reset, at least for the whole entire year. And then, you know, then I look forward to it next year. But yeah, those are the things that I do for self-care. Hopefully, you know, this video helped give you some ideas for self-care. And definitely let me know what you all do for self-care. Because I'm always looking for something new. I think I mentioned, or I meant to mention, baths too, if you're into that. So, you know, getting all the fixings and everything from one of those baths. I'm not really a bath person. I think the last time I took a bath was when I was trying to like induce labor with Kenzo. So that was like 3 years ago. I'm not really a bath person, but if you are, there are so many cool things. Like, I like watching other people's self-care videos, and they set up the baths real nice, and they have like this big old tray, and they put their phone on there, and some people even got food and drinks on there. Like, you know, more power to them if that's your thing. There's a lot of stuff that you can get for, you know, to have like a really luxurious bath. But yeah, those are my tips. And it's definitely important to get self-care as a mom. So I hope that this video helped out anyone who was watching. Thank you for watching. And I'm going to go because I got a cough. And I will see you in my next video soon. Bye.